Hey Taurus, thank you for checking out my channel, Touch by Key Tarot. My name is Chianti and I'm going to bring you a tarot card reading. This reading will discuss what energy is currently present, what may be blocking your path, what happened in the recent past, where you fall in line with it, what you may not know that is happening behind the scenes, and what you can expect in the near future. But what this read will definitely do is be for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as the Taurus cross watcher. Meaning that if you're having a relationship with the Taurus, this reading could definitely resonate from your perspective. Energy is fluid and it's interchangeable, so it be sure to put yourself where you go in this energy if you go there at all. Okay, if please don't keep anything that doesn't resonate for you. Keep what resonates for you and release what doesn't. Okay, if I get it right for you, Taurus, please take care of your girl with that like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I do offer private readings. If you are interested in obtaining one from me, you can email me at fortheloveofwatertarot@gmail.com. That is my other channel, and that information, the email address, is provided in the description box below this video. Okay, all right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get into it, and let's see what messages Spirit has. Let's see what Spirit says is currently surrounding you. What energies are currently present and surrounding you? The Lovers. You could be dealing with the Gemini, but the Lovers is when you're presented with the choice, right? The Lovers is about a choice, and it is about choosing a connection that feels very much divinely guided and aligned, right? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles is for damn sure about a choice. This one, hell of a choice, Taurus. Let me jot that down, because I'm picking up one hell of a choice. Or you got this is a hell of an option, right? Yes. The Two of Pentacles here, it's definitely something here about a choice and an option. No doubt about it. And I feel like with the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles under here, it feels like a little bit of reluctance to make a choice or make a decision or to open up, because it's something here out of wounds. There's some sort of energy, I feel like, where you feel like you have to protect yourself because you've been hurt before. But the Lovers is about a choice, and the choice is about opening up, because these two people are naked. Naked in the Garden of Eden, which means that they're stripped down and they're vulnerable. There's no more vulnerable state than being stripped completely down, right? And this is being completely vulnerable. And there's some sort of choice and a decision to be made behind that. And there's someone weighing it out, because with the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, this is somebody who's been hurt before, who's been through some sort of battle, who's had their pride or their ego wounded. This is somebody who's definitely being very protective and guarded over their heart, because they could have definitely been wounded by people who were stubborn or selfish or didn't give. This could be someone afraid to give to someone because they've been vulnerable before, and when they gave to in the past, they were hurt. Or they give to people it could be someone who feels like, I always end up giving to the most stingiest and selfish of people here. Yes. And there's something here about that healing journey and healing from that. And that's why whatever choice or decision that someone has to make here in the current to open up and be vulnerable, it's one hell of a choice. It's not easy, because I do feel like there could be something here about healing and opening up old wounds. Someone who definitely feels like they've been healing. They don't want to open up old wounds. They don't want to allow themselves to feel something, or allow themselves to be vulnerable and feel something and open up old wounds here. They're definitely concerned about being vulnerable with someone and not being given equal give and take. Okay, let me see what's crossing this energy here for Taurus. What's the obstacle here? The Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. The Ace of Cups. See, you know what it feels like to me here? The obstacle is with, no matter how much someone is struggling to make some sort of choice or a decision, and it's really hard to really open up and be vulnerable and decide to do it. With the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups, it definitely feels like the motivation, the drive, the passion is there. The feelings are there. The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I do feel like someone may be afraid of getting beside themselves, right? Get right. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely someone who is trying to they're weighing out making this choice or decision. I feel like it's something that someone really wants to do. They're really driven and motivated and determined to do. The Ace of Cups is something that they want. The Star, it could be like almost everything they ever wished for. With the Nine of Pentacles, yes. If you know what it feels to me, someone is afraid, like that if they make a choice and a decision, if they choose wrong, right? Someone is worried that if they choose wrong, they'll be devastated, right? Because I do feel like something does feel good and something does feel like it has potential. Something does feel like divinely guided, like the stars are aligned. It's something that does make someone feel good and want to be authentic, right? I don't know. There's admiration for authentic self here, something about authenticity. And this is something someone authentically wants, driven by, motivated by, drawn to. But with the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, I do feel like there's that energy of being independent, like this independence, being on my own, right? And afraid, and it's that energy of like a fear of a vulnerability in this situation. Let me see what happened in the recent past here for you, Taurus. What happened in the recent past? The King of Cups. I got people showing up here now, Taurus. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The Seven of Cups. I feel like a couple things. I feel like in the recent past, someone could have had you emotionally confused. Someone could have been a little bit emotionally confused about their feelings. There could also be an energy in the past of like having these vivid fantasies. Oh, yeah. You know what I heard too? Lucid dreams. I don't know what's that about. I feel like, put this where this goes. I feel like in the recent past, there was a masculine energy having some lucid dreams about a feminine energy. Just put it where it goes. Put yourself where you go in it. But it definitely feels very much like, yeah, fantasy. Yeah. Yeah. But I do feel like I said, in the recent past, not Gemini, Taurus, you could have there could have been definitely situations that made you emotionally mature. Something about someone's emotional maturity. I do feel like someone doesn't want to be someone could feel like they have a history and pattern of like falling all in love and then getting delusional. So it's definitely an energy of someone not wanting to be delusional. I also feel like there's an energy of someone not wanting to allow someone to confuse them or let someone's confused feelings confuse them. There's definitely energy of someone deciding that they needed to take control in the recent past. Let me see where you are here, Taurus. Where are you? The Sun, Leo energy. Taurus, I feel like you see things clearly. I feel like you see things very clearly. I feel like you are very happy. I do feel like what's funny when the Sun came out, you could be dealing with the Leo. I do feel like there's an energy in your life where there are no skeletons in the closet. There isn't anything hiding in the dark shadows. I feel like you feel pretty happy and content with yourself. There's something about you being able to see the light, see the blessing. I do feel like you're happy. You know that the sun will come out. I'm hearing little Orphan Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow. I feel like this is you. Little Miss Sunshine or Mr. Little Miss or Mr. Sunshine here, Taurus. That's you. You got major arcana so far too. You have the Four of Wands. I feel like there's a sense of happiness and being at peace with energies that you are in, that you have foundations with the Four of Wands, with what you work in, what you work on. I do feel like you are something about an energy about you being happy with the connections and being at peace about something. Taurus, I do feel like you just want to be happy. You do. You just want to be happy. And someone could see you. It's beautiful morning. You're the sun in their morning, baby. You're nothing in the morning. For sure. So let's talk about what you don't know here. Let's talk about what you don't know. What's going on here that you don't know? The Three of Cups. I do feel like there's someone that wants to celebrate and reunite with you. The Knight of Cups. There's a lot of energy about celebrating and reuniting and turning up cups with you. I feel like there's energies. You could be dealing with a water sign, but there's energies that definitely want to celebrate and want to support. Yes. Yeah. Page of Pentacles and help you plan and build. And there's energies that's planning that. You may have there may be like a rush. There may be quite a few energies that are rushing into you, Taurus. I do see the pain, the worst of a painful cycle is over, and some abundance that you've been waiting to come in, and some seeds that you've been waiting to grow are getting ready to start. Those seeds that you've been waiting to grow are starting to come in, Taurus. Let me see what else. The Six of Swords. I do feel like this is energies of being able to. The Six of Swords is water and air. So it is about being able to mentally and emotionally move on, but this also feels like coming to a theater near you. This was like coming right to you. Yeah, the Four of Swords. There's an energy, there's energies that's coming towards you to celebrate, reunite, enjoy good times, and they come in peace. This is someone coming in peace, but this is also someone who has thought about something a whole lot here. It feels like someone really needing to mentally come to peace with something, like make some sort of decision. And it is a decision to heal, because there is a choice to accept love and be vulnerable and have these partnerships that feel divinely guided, or to stay guarded and to stay blocked. And I do feel like with the Four of Swords being here, this is someone who is choosing to heal. Yeah, and to give to that ish. Yeah. I do feel like you're getting ready to manifest something with someone here, Taurus. Let me see what we got going on in the near future. Near future for Taurus. Near future for Taurus. The Two of Swords. What you don't know, Taurus. What you say. There is that decision coming up again. The Queen of Swords, but there it is. There's that decision coming up again. There is going to be someone having to make a decision. They're going to have to make a head over heart decision here. See, there's head and then there's heart. I do feel like, Taurus, somebody may finally have their head and their heart together. And you may not know this, but this energy may be coming towards you. There is something here about head and heart and making a decision. And with the look, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords, yes. And here's the King of Swords. Oh, yeah. And the High Priestess. I see a conversation between masculine and feminine. I do. It does feel like there's a masculine energy trying to pick the brain of a feminine energy. And I do feel like there's a feminine energy wanting clarity and answers, but there's a big old Ace of Wands in between these two people. Give me one more for the near future for Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune. You don't see whatever's headed your way, Taurus, in the near future is karmic, destined, and fated, and you don't see it. You also don't see how karma always works. I do feel like the tables are turning in your favor. You don't see that or know that yet. But this is something here about karma, destiny, and fate. This is fated. You don't see this happening because it's a fated event. You could definitely be dealing with another fixed sign, which is Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. But here's Judgment. Yeah, this is the ultimate wake-up call. For some of you, this is a reunion or a reconciliation. Or this is just, or it's just literally, it could be something about a legal situation, or it's just like the ultimate wake-up call happening here. And it is happening in terms of with the Three of Pentacles, in terms of building foundations and like, yeah, solidifying foundations that have already been built and building new foundations. Okay, Taurus. If the messages are resonating, please take care of your girl with that like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you're interested in booking me, email me at fortheloveofwatertarot@gmail.com, which is also provided in the description box below. I thank you guys for giving me this time and listening to my video, my read. I hope something I said was able to give you some peace, love, light, and clarity. Thank you guys again for entrusting me, believing me, supporting me, and allowing me this opportunity. You guys stay beautiful, stay blessed, and take care of yourselves, Empresses. I love you, Tauruses. Bye-bye.